In the break room of the Zootopia Police Department ZPD, Nick Wilde twirled his sunglasses on his finger, loudly boasting to Officer Clawhauser that he would easily break the precinct's sports record without breaking a sweat. Clawhauser, clutching a box of donuts, watched with wide-eyed admiration as Nick confidently declared that foxes had innate reflexes and did need the grueling training of rabbits or water buffaloes. On the training ground simulating Tundratown's climate, Judy Hopps looked worriedly at her partner, who was casually strolling to the starting line without any proper warm-up. As soon as the whistle blew, Nick dashed off with a triumphant look, but immediately slipped on the icy surface, flailing his limbs wildly like a puppet in midair. Moving to the Rainforest District's simulated climbing wall, Nick tried to jump, but miscalculated his momentum, face-planting into the mossy wall and sliding down miserably to the ground. From the high observation deck, Chief Bogo crossed his arms and shook his head in disappointment, noting a terribly low score on the clipboard for Nick's unserious performance. The crowd of recruits around started whispering, and giggles erupted, causing Nick's large ears to droop in embarrassment. His initial confidence had completely vanished. In the late afternoon, Nick sat huddled alone on a park bench, sighing deeply and admitting to himself that he had been too arrogant and genuinely did know the obstacle course techniques. Judy Hopps appeared. She didn't mock him, but gently placed her hand on her friend's shoulder, handing him a bottle of water and offering to help him get back in shape with a special training plan. Under the yellow streetlights, Judy patiently instructed Nick on how to lower his center of gravity while running, demonstrating the agile movements characteristic of rabbits for him to mimic. Clawhauser also joined in to support the enthusiastic cheetah, holding a stopwatch and cheering loudly every time Nick completed a lap around the field without tripping. In the gym, Judy showed Nick how to breathe rhythmically to maintain stamina, while Nick, drenched in sweat, had eyes shining with a steely determination never seen before. A montage flashed by. Nick falling and getting back up. Nick running in the rain. Nick practicing jumping over hurdles under Judy's strict but hopeful supervision. The retest day arrived. The ZPD stadium packed with officers. Chief Bugle looked down at Nick with a scrutinizing gaze, waiting to see if this fox could actually pull it off. Nick stood at the starting line, no longer swaggering or boastful. Instead, he was highly focused, glancing at Judy and receiving a nod of trust. The starting gun fired, and Nick dashed off, but this time he moved gracefully and steadily, applying exactly the traction technique Judy had worked hard to teach him. Facing the high wall, Nick recalled Judy's words. He put all his spring into his hind legs, launched himself up, grabbed the edge firmly, and vaulted over it, cleanly and skillfully. In the swamp area, Nick glided effortlessly like a phantom, his sharp eyes observing every obstacle, with not a single wasted movement in his stride. Clawhauser and colleagues in the stands gasped in admiration as Nick executed a spectacular rope swing over the water pool, his orange fur brilliant under the sunlight. Nick crossed the finish line with a personal record time, panting heavily but with a radiant smile on his lips as he saw the electronic scoreboard turn green, signaling success. Judy rushed over, high-fiving Nick excitedly, praising her partner's relentless effort rather than his innate talent.
Wilde explained the scheme. Now, Chief, creativity, this is the ZPD, not a circus. Trust me, it'll work.
And nodded to acknowledge the remarkable improvement, a rare gesture from the strict commander. Clawhauser squeezed in, hugging both Nick and Judy in a suffocating embrace, excitedly announcing that the whole team would be treated to a lavish donut feast tonight. Nick adjusted his police tie, turned to thank Judy, and realized that humility and hard training were what made a true ZPD officer, not a smooth-talking mouth. The three friends walked together towards the Zootopia sunset, ready for the night shift, leaving behind happy laughter and a valuable lesson about maturity.